Okay, we're waiting. We're just gonna wait here for a minute. I'm gonna wait until I see things are good. Things are looking good now. It's good. We're gonna be playing more City Server. Hopefully with less tapping out this time, because I actually set up everything. So essentially, what I did, there's a ton of stuff that we changed. In terms of like core gameplay, nothing really has changed. You can see on the right side of Minecraft that we have now a currency system. That's not just an item in Minecraft; it's an actual like amount. So we have money, in which you could see that this chest has default lock on it. What default lock is going to say is that unless you are the one who put the sign there that says this, with this exact like parameter stuff, then you can't open the chest. So no one else can open that chest except for me. And I think maybe if like you're opt like I am, then you can open anything. But I don't ever tend to steal anything. Like I'm going to open some chests like sometimes. What's up, man? But like as I just showed you, default lock, we can just get through it because we already have stuff. Now this is I had downloaded plugins. It's something called Bukkit. And basically I just downloaded a bunch of plugins and yeah. The chickens might be a bit loud. Let's just do this. So, yeah, we have Bukkit running. We have animals, but anyone who's not opt, like let me go de-opt myself real quick and I'm going to show you what regular people can do. They can't, well, I guess you can, but I just killed the cow for some reason. They could still kill them, probably because I didn't define everything too good. But when we go here, you can't break blocks. So in other words, they can't harvest crops. They can't trample the ground. Like you could see, I'm just going to jump around and we can't trample. And they can't break anything near the government building. I was just checking that. So you'll see like you can't, well you can break that. I don't remember who was on there. That's the other thing. I'm gonna go look at this real quick. I don't know who was on here. This is so stupid. Like I broke it just to like prove a point, and I didn't remember who was on here. That's so funny. So I remember who's on here, boy. Okay. So you can break the signs, but you can't do like, let's say break the glass. So I guess like breaking signs is gonna be whatever, but they can't break any of the blocks. Torches, same thing. Like you can see I'm just doing that. But this is the city server. Like it's on Java Edition on my PC. And basically because people were like griefing and such, I decided I would just add plugins. So yeah, now I need to go opt myself. Okay, we opt ourselves. I also changed my username. I don't know if you saw that, to Frisk Undertale. I'm just doing whatever. I do have the Xbox app on my PC, but because I don't really have an Xbox account, I don't use it. But I also have a Xbox One. Hold up. Yeah, like I don't even know if I'm logged in on the Xbox app. That's the thing too. Like, I have no idea if I'm even logged in. I just kind of know it's there and I've never used it. But yeah, since I'm op now, I can basically break through everything and yeah. Let me go fix something. Sorry, we always have a bunch of tab outs. I'm gonna try and limit it after a certain point. But like I have to fix the small things. On I don't even know, like let me go open the Xbox app. See if I even have like the right thing in my Xbox app. Jeez. I'm gonna check. Apparently, so let's check. You're not seeing gameplay. I know you're not. It's just Lucario 20015. So basically my YouTube channel, but like cut it off at the 5. And then it's no gamer. It's just 15. And that's probably because wait. The chest. We have to get someone. Well, let me see. I have to de-op myself. So, like, there's a lot of reasons that, like, I op myself, obviously, because I need to, like, have permissions and such, but then I need to de-op the test. Well, wait. I have to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna test this then. Steve. Can you lock mine? No, it's Lucario 20015. Or test, I mean. Because I don't think that this worked. Come test mine. Let me see, where is he? So he has to come test it. This one. This one. In here. One sec. So what I did was I added a lock chest thing. But I think only I can lock chests, apparently. Which is kind of weird. Let me do /lock chest. He just bought from me. /game. Here. I forgot to op myself again. Here, I'm gonna like lock this chest. Default lock Boy, okay, boy fam. I believe that's how it works. Now he shouldn't have access to the chest. Or he should have access, but no one else. Go check the one in your shop. So we're just gonna go and have him check the one in the shop because it should be locked for everyone but him now. That you tried to lock. So what should happen is that he was able to go in and he was able to do this, but now he should be able to get in. Test it. You open it. Now we need someone else. Cause I think it's just really weird. Like, so, the stuff's just not working or something. We have an anvil, yeah. Sorry, I was like helping him for a minute, but yeah, we have an anvil. It's right here. It's been used a little bit. I think that we've done a lot with it, but we have one. But we also have chest shops, which anyone should be able to create. Like, I believe that this one was created. Basically, like, it can be kind of hard to follow at first. I tried making a little help area where people can get help for it. But basically what you do is you leave the first line blank. I mean, I can fix my sword with them. I mean, I don't know why I would, but yeah, I don't know why I would want to fix my sword with it. Because I don't need to currently. Also, I don't know how to fix my sword, but cleared entities. I'm gonna remove that plugin just because like he dropped his sword and I don't want that to happen to anyone else. I can get you a new one. Maybe not sharpness 2, but I can get a new one. Yeah, I also just don't want to repair my sword right now. That's the other thing. Just I don't see any use. I don't use it that much. Like, this sword's been with me since day 1, pretty much. Here, what we'll do, we have to give him his sword, though. Because the entity, the clear lag thing, cleared it. Oh yeah, and we have to rename it like... We have to rename it like Boy Fam Sword. And then we have to go give it to him. It don't have sharpness, but it's close. Okay, where's he at? This one. Maybe. I don't know if he spawned there or not, but I had to give him his, like, somewhat same sword. Oh. And then, We're gonna give him the builder. Parent set builder. You need leather. Who be killing the cows? There's like 3 cows again, and there was a lot. Someone keeps killing the cows in the farm. Yeah, someone just keeps killing. I killed one of them, but like. Hold up. What I have to do /clear lag disable. Area check chunk across garbage collector. Admin. So I need to stop the entity manager. Entity manager has been stopped. Okay. Because he just lost the sword and I don't want people to keep losing swords to this stupid stuff. Also, people shouldn't be able to farm, so like, in turn, people shouldn't be able to get crops. Except for Notnams with his farm, and I don't remember who else, but we had a few farms. But like, yeah. Who's messaging me? He messaged, even though he knows that we went live, he messaged okay, I mean, whatever. So I want to make it so that whenever a farmer comes on, they can mine here. But like, I don't know if I can do that because whenever I tried adding farmer to the groups, World Manager kind of freaked out and it was like, wow, you really don't know what you're doing. Also, there should be no PvP in this area here. Like when you're above ground, like PvP should be denied now. Because it should be part of my World Guard edits. I didn't do too much with World Guard. I just kind of said, like, you can't break certain things, but... Yeah, I should look into that. I will look into it later. Just because, like, since he asked, I'll be like, I'll look into it. This guy's gonna get mad again because I keep putting potatoes in his stupid furnace. He got mad one time, he keeps asking, like, why are there potatoes in my furnace? I'm like, I just put potatoes in your furnace because who knows. I also made that beetroot. Like, I made another beetroot thing. The clear lag thing should have stopped in an entity. Let me see. So /lag. Displace chunks entities. Sample your servers tick so / I have to do this again. What? What the heck? It should be the entity. Where is it? Broadcast check. It's not here. Okay, well it's just whatever. I'll worry about that another time. But for now we're just gonna keep doing this. And yeah. Boom. So now we have another row of beetroot. I only had this one small row, and I had so much wheat growing that people were like, you should have more room for beetroot. Especially because we're further in and like beetroot has disproportionately become the least amount of something we have on the server. Along with pumpkins and melons, of course, but pumpkins and melons are gonna continue to grow at weird amounts. Yeah, I'll world guard it and then I'll give like certain users perms, I guess. Wait, what? Uh, one seat over. Lock chest, yes. World guard can keep people from entering. What? Come on. World guard is for when people don't want to enter. And then this. So we have to do the default. I would probably have this memorized. Default lock. And then second row. I can lock it. Because since I'm up, I can get in anyways. Even if you lock it. But then like people have to tell me when they want to lock the chest. So I'm kind of more or less like the chest lock man, but Microsoft Cortana. So what I have to do is default lock. Okay. You can get in? I don't know. Default. So stupid. Like, certain people can and certain people can't get in. So I need to find a new plugin real quick. Lock your doors, chest, and more. No, I'm gonna do this real quick. Hmm. I click on door. So this isn't the one. I'm just looking for plugins right now. Uh. Chest locking with world guard. Chest protection. Gangstar, your chest protection must first be enabled in the configuration. With the disabled, chest protection will not be active, but will still not be possible to make lock signs. So the sign must be protected as long as not as protected as long. I have to lock on the first line. I have the player's decision. I'm gonna say I have to 2 more players. So I have to edit this in the plugins. Hold up, we're gonna edit this in the plugins. We're gonna do chest protection, enable false. So if I change this to true, save, then we do /reload. Okay, let's try this. I reloaded. That's why. Let's try this. So we edited the config. We saved it, hopefully? Yeah, we did. Okay. Sign. There must be a signpost. I don't know why I'm right there. Oh. Jesus. Uh. Wait. Need someone to test. Okay, so here it is. Shops also lock them. But if you have a chest that's not a shop, you can. That's different. It's alright, man. I wasn't talking a lot there. We were trying to figure things out. And so I had to edit something in the config, and then, like, essentially, we can now lock chests. Like, you can buy sugarcane, you can lock chests, you can do whatever, pretty much. We can also lock this chest, keep in mind. So what we do is, lock Frisk Undertale. That's my username now. Microsoft Cortana. Microsoft Cortana. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's see. Try opening the chest here. Okay, that works. Because essentially, like, you have to put it below it. I don't know why you have to put it, like, below it, but that chest is now locked except for certain people. And we can also edit that. We can also edit it to make it so it's not, so it's only locked for, like, or that it's unlocked for more people or what. I believe you can only have 3 people. I don't even know how to get quartz. Okay, so what we do, I think I know how to get quartz, but I'm not sure. I'm not remembering how to get quartz. Oh, I have quartz. I have quartz. Like, no, a whole lot, but I have some. Let me check. I have 21. Currently I have that much. So that's not a whole lot, but it'll work. Okay. Like $2 for it all. I don't know. Should be like $2. We could do /MC and we could put this in his inventory. $2. You should be able to. Okay, okay. So we can do MC. This is just to make sure it like. Okay, it should be in your inventory. Alright. Yeah, we just. Well, I just did MC. What? That's so stupid that we can just do that though. MC is like. What we can do, it's mainly just to like. See if anyone stole stuff. But what it's gonna end up being is like. You can see people's inventories. And I can even like edit their inventories. I'm not going to unless I know that like they stole something. But you can edit someone's inventory like only I can though. No one else can. And so whenever like we're in cases and I see people come online, we're gonna have to check their inventories and stuff. That's the kind of thing we do. Instead of doing like kill with keep inventory off now, we now have MC, which we can still steal from them. Keep in mind, but like we're not gonna be stealing because if they stole first, then yeah. I'm gonna go and update my Minecraft City server rules. After all, no hacks. Sorry. What we do is, no hacks. We will view your inventory with MC. People probably don't know what MC is, but it's just whatever. Essentially, every day you come on now, you can get 25 bucks, I think. That's what I decided. That's what is going to probably be decided. Oh, he got off. God. So everyone who comes on gets like 25, and then you get 100 for joining. And if you've been on the server for before today, then you get nether star, or you should have nether stars. And if you have nether stars, each nether star is worth 25 bucks. Given that the crop prices and I think the ore prices and everything aren't too expensive, 100 bucks plus 25 a day shouldn't be like that bad. And then if someone does a job and they do great, then they might get paid more, but I might not even remember daily bonuses. It might just be something that doesn't happen, but I remember like this one guy came on and we were looking through his inventory with MC because we had an idea that like he had done something to villagers, and we found that he had the emerald blocks that we were missing, and he claims that he had a bunch of emeralds from when the emeralds were being used as our currency, but then he was also in the villager thing where 2 of the emerald blocks were missing. So this guy, we think, has those emerald blocks. We're not 100%, but we do have a really good idea of what happened, because we used inventory C, and yeah, he was just kind of found to have what we thought we were missing. And we were just all like, whack, this guy has stuff. But yeah, we're selling, we have a bunch of crops we're selling. You're getting 1 pumpkin for $1, wheat 15 for $1. You're getting 5 beetroot for $1, and then you're getting 10 carrots for $2. I don't know why that price is so up there. 64 berries for 10 bucks, because we're gonna have a bunch of berries. It's 3 melons for $1, and then 5 baked potatoes for $2, which we haven't really gotten a lot of baked potatoes recently. And now, since people can't mine in that area, like they can't break stuff, they are kind of forced to buy from the shop, more or less. Which, depending on who you are, it can suck or it can be good. I think I'm gonna go and like get the berries though. And then also, like, people can't access certain chests. We're gonna, since I have permission and stuff, like, we can lock chests. Maybe someone will be able to, you never know. But for now, like, it seems like I might be the only one that can do that stuff, but maybe we can even block them from, like, getting sweet berries. That would kind of be, like, a bit far, but it is a possibility that we could like keep them from getting sweet berries. I don't want to do that as much, but we well could. Also, people keep breaking all the bushes. I need to get my sweet berries. See, like you get like 2.5 stacks from doing all of this. Why wouldn't you do it? Yeah, let's see here. I just died because I was trying to pick sweet berries. I was really out there doing that. And I just died and I was like, wow. Let's just collect these. I've also been thinking about changing my YouTube username. I might do that today or I might do it like tomorrow or something, but I've been thinking a good deal about changing the username. Just to make it more accessible for when people come and actually like view me. And like remembering the name. Like, yeah. I don't know what to. I was thinking like keeping the Twitch name with it and just changing like the Twitch name with it and stuff, but because it's something that you'll remember at least. If nothing else, like you'll remember Toxicroak Gaming as my username, whereas this name is kind of long, a bunch of numbers, and people aren't going to remember. So in discoverability ways, it's going to be better, and that's the whole point. It's just discoverability. Like, we get a lot of sweet berries, as you can probably see. It's not going to be anything, like, super big. It's just going to be, like, the original username that I had before this one. That's going to be what my new username is, essentially. So it's not, like, super huge. It's just going to be a whatever thing. Hopefully I can actually kill, please. But that's because, yeah. Whenever I did that thing I did this past weekend, the guys were having a hard time saying the name too, so. Like, there you go. But then my Discord name I'm not going to change until like 2 weeks. Because I'm in this group and I think that I have to keep my Discord name the same. Trade those, yeah. See, we have a bunch of stacks of that. It's so bad. But we're just being the farmer. And then we have a police guy. We already gave the police guy his role. His station is alright. It hasn't changed much. Like, I get that we haven't had it up much, but this place hasn't changed. It's the same thing that it was when it got built. This hasn't been worked on. This area has kind of just been left to do whatever. The enchanting place is the same, the farm's the same, miner shop. We have Dark Lord Woody. I don't know why he built his house so close to Dark Lord Woody, but this guy, people keep breaking the bottom, or like the bottom keeps going by. Also, when you look up, you don't see that weird thing out of dirt. And that is because one of the plugins allowed us to make it so that creepers just don't spawn. So, creepers just don't spawn now. Skeletons and zombies do, but because of like the exploding creeper thing, the other mobs like don't destroy your land, whereas the creepers will just blow everything up. And so, like, ever since the server started, we were trying to get the creepers out. Now we just have a more definitive way that's easier to control. Also, I'm out of torches. I gave some of the torches to that guy yesterday. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to give some to the carrots. Now a lot of this is grown. But we'll just let that grow again. We still have our bee. We've had to replace the bee a few times. Especially like this weekend. I was on the city server quite a bit this past weekend. And like this full past week. So, why is there a farm here? We're going to put a sign that says, who made this farm? It should not be here, thanks. So like, whoever made the farm, we're just gonna be like, it shouldn't be here. And like, I'm not necessarily saying like we're gonna take it down and stuff, but we need to have a good idea of who made the farm. Because we already have a farm that we're trying to enforce like prices and like something, I don't know, it might just be something weird, but when you're in a city, you don't want to just make something that's all yours, like the whole entire city. So the reason that we get jobs and we don't do everything for ourselves is because we're supposed to all like work as a team, kind of. I get that kind of gets boring, so like sometimes people might do exploration in like certain things, but overall, like the biggest goal is to stick with the job that you were assigned. What? Why do I keep dying? Stop killing me. Yeah, I'm bad. I don't need any. Wait, did we just... Okay, we just filled a stack up in our inventory. It's in here. Okay. So we have quite a bit of nether wart. We have our awkward potions. I think it's time to feed the cows. So let's take some... Let's take 47. And we're just gonna feed our cows. Come on, please, please, just make 2. Good job. We do have some rotten flesh, but the rotten flesh is only there because I was testing something. And apparently one of the cows was left at 1 HP. And it just died. But also I don't think that the server works whenever people are offline. Like, some of the chests might not work when people are offline. That's just how I felt. And why he has a red thing and why it's going through iron, I have no idea, but... Also, I forgot where this was. I wanted to see where the beacon was. We're just gonna look. We're not taking anything. We're just looking. And we're wondering why there's saplings in the chest. And we'll stack them for him. Just make his day easier. No, like we don't really want to promote looking in people's chests, but if you're not stealing, you probably could. I mean, there's no issues with it. But yeah, just know that's not something that like you should be doing. Unless you know you're not going to take anything. Like I go in and I just inspect kind of. Like more or less that's what I'm doing is I'm inspecting. But this building is safe. No one can break the building unless we give them permissions, which I don't know if we can, but maybe workshop, Prince Joe house, like I don't know where he got the wool from. I think he's had that wool, but I don't know where he got it from. He has a white banner. He doesn't have a bad workshop. Could be worse. Could be like some of the stuff I have, but like my stuff's not bad either. I built a 2-story little house. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I just made this. I don't know why we have so many spider eyes right now, but there we go. What's up, man? How's it going? This is just the city server. I mean, we brought back the original one. We had like a modded one, but then because we didn't like the emeralds, that's why we had it. So then we just brought back the original one. And we made the original one have nether stars, which were less abusable. And then after the nether stars, we now have like more or less an official currency. Which is like in-game money, not an item that can be abused. Because the whole point was to be fair with everything, and so I thought we were being fair by using emeralds, but then apparently not because of villager trades. And then nether stars, it was just okay. So we decided we were going to swap the nether stars and make this into more or less a bucket server with plugins, and the plugins are good. Yes. Yes, it is port 4. I mean, I've had this for a while. Server's been out for quite some time. Yeah, especially, well, yeah, it's a pretty good way. For now. I'm doing good. Things have just been alright. I mean, yesterday we had a bunch of issues with setting the plugins up on the city server here. And so I didn't start until way later. And then stuff happened and I was just really behind on everything yesterday. I've been doing better, so I need to fix something and then maybe start this up. Because my Xbox is like really warm and so I was taking it apart, but you get the nether stars from beating the wither, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there is a wither star, but I do know that there's like, we were using nether stars and everyone would come on and they would wonder why they had nether stars. And they were like, these are extremely OP, why'd you give me them? And I was like, that's our currency now. And then because everyone thought it was so OP and because we wanted to add plugins anyways, I just converted it. Oh, I have to change the name? What does it do? So I thought you could just make them into beacons. It's always what I've done. But, yeah, so now we have like, you can see on the right side I have $103. I mean, everyone gets 100 when they come on daily, 25 bucks. If you're on more and you're on like every single day, you might get more daily, but oh, okay, okay. And then like you could see like we also have different tags and colored names depending on your job. And so people get different names and not different roles yet, like different things you can do, but yeah, it kind of does. I mean, I still don't understand completely because I've never understood. I've never really beat the Wither in single player. But I kind of do. It's cool. Yeah, this is on PC. I don't think he has it set up, but I will pay. Yeah, spruce is kinda uncommon here. Let me see. I just play this on PC and I don't play it a lot. Like, I always talk about it. I play this game every so often. But so far it's just been once a week for the past about long time. I'm pretty good. I'm not pro, but like I know a lot about a lot of things. Cause I have a friend that plays this a lot but yeah, Java's fun. That's what this server's on. I just go around and like I moderate the main world city because like people go to the end nether and stuff, but I don't do that as much. We also have a police officer that's kind of doing the same thing. He comes on and he just has fun doing random things. And no one really cares. Because he just kind of says things and then whatever, but this is the plugins we have. It's quite a bit, but we do have, it's alright. This is our wand. I'm gonna be really dumb here. I just want to do this. Yeah, a lot of servers you can't join on Bedrock. I don't know why. Slash up. World edit help. Slash world edit help 2. Wait, so why don't you go on Java? Vert. But like, if you already have a Java license, then why are you not just doing it? So I'm asking because like, I don't know. I have Bedrock, but I never use it. It's like I have it on Nintendo Switch and I have it on my Xbox probably, but like I haven't turned those on in a while. I only used the PC stuff, and Bedrock just didn't feel the same. It felt super laggy and just bad. Because everyone always talks about how Bedrock's like amazing and like how it has a bunch of cool features. But Bedrock, it lags. But here you have to enter an IP address too. I mean, I joined with an IP address. That's why I joined every server. Yeah, you do have to enter an IP address. Look, you have to like join server, and you can enter IP address. I have to restart my client now because I logged out, but you can see the League of Legends thing in the background. But yeah, you have to enter an IP address to join servers. Yeah, we get snapshots too, and the snapshots are I never use them. We still run on 1.15.2, so I haven't even updated my server to the Nether stuff, but I checked out the snapshot very briefly for 1.16. Because when it comes to things that I do, I don't like updating so much. So like, especially Minecraft where you can choose your updates. Honestly, if I hadn't been shown by friends and if like everything hadn't been so demanding of it, I would have stayed on 1.7.10. As bad as that seems and as whack as that is, I would have stayed on 1.7.10. Because 1.7.10 was just, it was good, and then the next one was just meh. Like they did start adding a bunch of stuff in like 1.8 plus, but the animations for everything changed so much, and they made it like smooth, I guess. I think in here we're in 1.16.0 for like the latest version. Whereas like we're on the one I chose was 1.15. Because in this game, Bedrock, I don't think you can change the version. You can't change the snapshots. You can't do a bunch of things. The only thing that I've heard that's better about version-wise is that you can do the RTX thing. In which not a lot of people want to do that, but that seems pretty cool. I remember a bunch of texture packs. I just like 1.7.10 was like the last good update to me. Everything else they just kind of started adding too much, and it took away from the simplicity that Minecraft was. And they were probably fearing that less people would come back to it because it was so simple, but like I just feel like there's too much now. For whatever reason they wanted to do that, but yeah, the bees, all the crops, like back whenever I first started, whenever like this game was still growing, the wheat looked different. I kind of do like the new wheat change, but kind of not at the same time. But then like they added beetroots and there's just a bunch of different crops that they have now. And all the new mobs, like the new Guardian stuff in 1.8, and everything just feels more floaty and like smooth, I guess, in 1.8 plus, but yeah, and then also like when you look at diamonds, yeah, it's a bunch of things. But when you go and look at diamonds, like these look way different than they used to look back in 1.7.10. I think even before 1.14, like 1.14 was, they decided they were just gonna overhaul all the graphics and make a bunch of things different. And so that was just, yeah, and then what other mechanics? Like I'm gonna go into game mode creative. because I'm just gonna look through this. Just to remember, oh yeah, all the underwater update. I mean, maybe that was okay. I didn't really go underwater. I don't know who would explore in the underwater anyways, but uh, banners. I mean, banners are cool and all, but bunch of like the turtle stuff. Bunch of new blocks that are just random. The rabbit. The textures have greatly changed. They have certain arrows that go with the potions and stuff that I've never used. They have the trident and all the raid stuff. I think there's new potions. Like, I don't remember. There's just a lot. Yeah, I've never really explored underwater. That's why I've just never done it, because I've always been just okay with this experience, which I do get it that, yeah, like, people like exploring underwater, and that doesn't affect how I play. But then there's other things, like, sometimes it's just like the new villager systems are more guaranteed than the old ones. I get, like, that part, but it feels a bit too complex, maybe, for what it used to be, and then, like, there's just a bunch of new systems that are just meh. They're just there. And I'm never really going to use them unless I really want to, like, dive deep into this game. But in terms of underwater and, like, the maps and stuff, I've never really used any of that. I remember there was a long time whenever 1.14 came out where I was just like, I'm not playing this right now. It's good stuff. Alright, man. We'll see ya. To see you back sometime soon. What am I doing? There's so many, like, differences. You too, man. See you later. I don't know, I kind of want to fix my Xbox again still, but I think this was just like a show-off thing. No one really got on today, that's the other thing. So it kind of disappointed me whenever it was just him getting on. I'm not trying to say anything bad, but, like, I don't know. Just original Minecraft, like, really 1.12.2 was forever my default version. Since, like, I had to update to a later version, and 1.7.10 was just, like, becoming more and more unsupported. 1.12.2 was just my native version that I used for a good amount of time. And I think this version's gonna be my new one, 1.15.2, once they start giving more, once they start supporting it more in, like, the modding community and stuff. But until then, I think 1.12.2 is still the way to go. If you want more of, like, a semi-original experience. Because if you use anything past 1.12.2, then Because I remember logging on and there was just a bunch of new crap that didn't do anything in one of the snapshots for 1.14. Like, there used to be a time whenever all the village items did nothing. And they were just kind of adding them to show us, I guess, more or less. And then there, like, some of them did something, but a lot of them just were like, whatever. And then people found out how to use them, and new snapshots came out, and, you know. But, let me see. think I'm gonna end the stream here though. So if you did enjoy, like and subscribe for more. Join my Discord. But it's cool, man. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I stream on Twitch every day. Just a reminder, I guess. And yeah, so see you guys later.